Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm at the Grotto of the Redemption in the very small community of West Bend, Iowa, north of Des Moines. It's a little, or I would say maybe a lot, off the beaten track of where you might be going, but if you got time, I think it's worth coming here to see. So let me show you around. This statue is standing on top of a pretty amazing collection of rocks and gems. And over here is the entrance to the grotto. I don't know my rocks very well, but this looks like a couple pieces of quartz or something like that. It's about 1.5 feet high. At the entrance here, there's a second layer to the ceiling. Nice, well-kept stained glass. Wow, this is pretty amazing. This is the front of the grotto entrance. And here's another sort of a grotto that's got a pool at the bottom of it.
It's incredible.
This one has a pool too. A few coins in it. How about that, folks? And look up close at some of these rock pieces. That looks like petrified wood. And here's some colored pieces that make up this entrance gate. So let's go through here and see the inside of the grounds. This looks like another grotto here. Can you imagine what it took to put all this together? Not a plain piece of anything anywhere. This is the rest of the wall where I came in just a minute ago. And at this corner is another gate entrance. And this over here looks really complex. This is the back side of it, and right behind it is this Catholic church, and they've got some more rock pieces here. So I assume the church owns the whole property with the grotto. This is the round piece in front of the church. It's got a moat around it. Not clean water though. And on the church grounds here is a statue of baby Jesus and his father, Saint Joseph. So I'm going to go back in and look at some more of the grotto here. Incredible amount of work must have gone into doing this. And this is the main grotto structure. And I'm going to go down this sidewalk and see what's down there. Here we got a line of pink pieces, green pieces on this side. Paradise Lost. That, of course, is referring to the Garden of Eden. And there is what Eve looked like. In case you wanted to know, that's her, folks. And that is not Adam, that's an angel. So where is Adam? Oh, here he is. That's what Adam looked like. Good to know. And behind the Garden of Eden, have a series of themed grottos like this one.
Incredible. Those are the stations of the cross. Station Lane.
More petrified wood here. Nice pieces. And let's see what this says. $1935. And here's a door that goes up to the roof. So here I can get a higher, wider view of it all. So rock display studio. I'll take a look at that in a couple minutes. There's the church. Look at this piece jutting out there. And up here is a statue of Jesus being taken down from the cross. And over here is an angel blowing a trumpet. This is on the roof front side, right here. And, oh, there's a higher level to go to. So yeah, this is the high point. And here We get a good view of the pond in front of the place. And that fountain. Got some nice lawns here. The restroom building is made up pretty well also. And there's my motorhome behind those trees. This is another room about half the way up. And this is the angel at the tomb. That looks like where the body was laid, I suppose. And then back here, there's the cross up there. And here we have a couple more statues. Oh, there's several in there. Joseph and Mary, a couple angels attending the birth. Now this is something I find interesting. I've seen many statues of the baby Jesus in many different places, and it never really looks like a baby. You don't see the baby fat. They tend to just look like a very small person with normal proportions that like a teenager would have. Just sized down. I wonder why they do that. They don't make him look like what a normal baby would look like. Which he was, so I don't know. And behind that is the gift shop. Maybe I'll take a look in there. These are all empty, so I'm not sure where you're supposed to get the water from. All kinds of statues.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Little statues here. Here's a statue of Father Paul Doberstein. And here's the brochure, which says that he started building it in 1912. This rock display studio is by tour only, and I think I missed the last tour to go in and see it today. Is this an amazing place or what? They also have this museum, which is mostly samples of rocks, and there's labels to tell you what each one is. And this is a carving made out of a Roman tree, 2,000 years old. Here's a couple larger pieces and some other artifacts. Here's a panorama of the whole structure. This is the museum building. And they got this nice lake. And look, the ducks are coming to feed. Here's a wide view of the pond. And there's a couple boys here that look like they're trying to catch some fish. Look at this big goose over here. I guess it's a goose. It's a big one. And this was a pleasant surprise to me. Right behind the lake, they have an RV park. So I have already hooked up. Since it's late in the day, why not stay here? They have 30 amp and 20 amp connections, and I have a special piece of equipment that allows me to run both of my air conditioners on 30 amp. I've done a couple videos on that, and it only costs $15 a night to stay in the RV park with the electric hookup. So maybe if you're driving between Des Moines and Minneapolis, it might be worth driving off the main highway to come see this, I think. Good day, folks.